Hey there guys, Warmcast back with a new video. So this video is a bit of a mixed bag, this video. So it's mainly about DC games and like Warner Brother games, to be honest. So there is some pretty like sad news and some news that is like really frustrating, to be honest, that has come out recently. I know I'm a little bit late on this, but I wanted to give you my like personal opinion, to be honest, on the situation. But there is like one good thing out of this as well. So yeah, I just want to really get into it. And yeah, so it was recently reported that apparently one of the heads of Warner Brother Games has stepped down, like he's retiring or whatever, it seems. And obviously they're going through some leadership changes at Warner Brothers Games. And yeah, so apparently, yeah, because we got that article a while back from the CEO, obviously, like David Zaslav of WB, going on about how they want to focus on like Game of Thrones, um, like Game of Thrones, like Batman, Harry Potter, like the Wizarding World, and that kind of stuff. Basically, for their games, they want their big IPs to be going ahead with the games. To be honest, and that's what they want to be like doubling down on, basically. So yeah, which seems pretty cool. But recently there was some news that come out. Um, so I'll get the good thing out of the way first. So it is reported that Rocksteady, after like the failure of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, are going back to their roots and developing a new single player Batman Arkham game. So they're going back to Batman, new single player Arkham game, which I'm not gonna lie, whatever game they do next, they need it to be a hit because they need to get people's trust back, to be honest, after Suicide Squad. Like, with Suicide Squad, I did enjoy some elements of it, but the way the life service and that was, and the story, that just didn't click with everyone. It didn't really click with me, and what they did in the story and how they ended the life service. It was just like, what was the point in getting the game? Like, you killed off the Justice League and then you revealed that they're all clones. Like, Batman's alive. Like, hell, the only people that actually died was Wonder Woman and Tim Drake's Robin, because they don't actually tell you at the end of the life service if they get resurrected or not. So, yeah, it seems like they're still dead in the Arkhamverse. So, who knows what's going to happen to those two characters in the Arkhamverse? I have got no clue. But yeah, guys, it's just, I was a bit disappointed with the story of that, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, Deathstroke was cool, Joker was cool. The gameplay wise, I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't it for me. Um, and I still honestly think Rocksteady are best for like single player games, not life service games, to be honest. So I think going back to Batman is a safe option. I don't know what it's going to be about. Is it going to be like Bruce Wayne Batman? Like, I know a lot of people and myself would love for it to be like a Batman Beyond Arkham or something. Like a Batman Beyond story, which would be absolutely sick, to be honest. Like, yeah, I would love that if they did that. But yeah, who knows what the next Arkham game is going to be? But it obviously it's going to be years away now till we get that, because it says on this report as well that it is years away, so we're not going to see it for a while. So yeah, I mean, we did have Arkham Shadow come out recently, um, which was a really good story, to be honest. I didn't really play it. I do know someone who obviously has the Meta Quest, and I got to play a little bit of it, but I just mainly watched the story online, and I really did enjoy the story for that. So if they do make another Arkham game with Bruce Wayne, like I would be happy if they just got Roger Craig Smith to voice Batman. I know now that Kevin Conroy's passed away and that it is a bit of a tricky situation, but yeah, if they got Roger Craig Smith to voice him, then I wouldn't be against it. But if it's Batman Beyond, then that would be so sick because I absolutely love Batman Beyond. But yeah, that's the good news I just wanted to go over with. But another thing I wanted to get into was the news about Wonder Woman, because that got revealed like a few years back at the Game Awards, and we have had absolutely nothing about it. Just nothing. I think a while back some concept art got leaked on someone's LinkedIn apparently for the game, which I did see. It seemed okay, to be honest, the concept art, but we've had nothing of this Wonder Woman game. Like, where the hell is it? Like, so apparently it's been reported that Monolith studio that obviously brought us like Shadow of Mordor and all that, and the Nemesis system, are struggling with the game. So yeah, and apparently back in 2024 the game got rebooted, the production got rebooted, and it cost more than $100 million to make so far, and it's still years away from release. This is what I hate about the gaming industry, and I said the same thing when I did that video about the Transformers Reactivate cancellation video that I made on the channel. Don't reveal a game so early, like years away, if it's not ready. Like, I just rather not know about it. It's cool to have leaks about it, but if you're going to reveal a game like a cinematic trailer, right, and the game's not coming out for like 5 or several years, don't reveal it. Like, I just get a bit fed up with game companies because all they're doing is just advertising that so they can get game devs to come join their team to obviously help like make the game. That's all it is, but I just hate that. Like, because you're giving like the fans false hope that it's only going to be like a couple years, and now we're in the same situation again with another game, which I just don't like at all. But yeah, and now the interesting thing is WB Montreal, who obviously did Arkham Origins back in the day, and they most recently they did Gotham Knights. So we knew that they were working on another DC game apparently. It's now been reported that they made 2 pitches to Warner Brothers, and I am not happy about this. This is what really annoyed me. So they apparently pitched a Flash game. Flash, yes, why not? Flash is he's like the perfect character, honestly. You can make a game out of that. I know he might be like a hard character. It's the same thing with Superman. Like, people want a Superman. If you're going to do the DC Trinity, yes, Batman has had loads of games, and we're supposedly getting a Wonder Woman game. Like, people want a Superman game. But if you're not going to do Superman, then who's the next best character? Like, close to like the Trinity, or like Justice League member? I would say it's either Flash or Green Lantern, to be honest, because that has so much potential. So yeah, apparently they pitched the Flash game to Warner Brother Games, but scrapped after the poor reception of the movie that come out. I'm sorry, Warner Brothers. Do you not understand that there is a big fan base for the Flash? It literally had 9 seasons on the CW, and you're telling me you scrapped it after the poor reception of the movie. I know the movie wasn't that great, but come on. What the hell are you doing over there? It just makes no sense at all. That's what I don't get. Like, Flash could be so good. And it's just like... And I hope DC and Warner Brothers ain't doing this in general with like other mediums as well. Because I think James Gunn did say they're taking a break from the Flash for a while. When the DCU and that starts, because we still don't know what's going to happen with those like characters like Aquaman and Flash and that, who obviously had their last movies before the DCU begun, obviously. So yeah, I hope this isn't affecting the Flash in like everything, like comics and all that as well, just because the movie did bad. Because it shouldn't be like that. Because that's the same... It just makes me feel like it's the same situation what happened with Green Lantern. Like the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern film, when that bombed and all that. And how many years later are we getting a Green Lantern project? Like, it's a bit of a joke. But yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. But they did make another pitch to WB Montreal as well, and this one I wasn't expecting, but I can see this as a potential game. You could actually make this a really good game, this character, and that's Constantine. They apparently pitched a Constantine game. Like, you could do like a horror, like single player sort of, I don't know, like God of War sort of type of game where he's going up against like demons or whatever. That would be so sick, like a Constantine game. Like, Constantine is a really interesting character, and I would love to see that. And I just don't understand why they said no to a Constantine and a Flash game. Like Constantine is quite a popular character, not in like the wider medium, like general public, but with this, if you made a Constantine game, that probably would have helped. And DC are just so focused on Batman. When it's a different character and it fails, they just go back to Batman. Like, it's just frustrating. Like, there's just too much Batman, in my opinion, like when it comes to video games. Don't get me wrong, I'll always like Batman, but yeah, they need to take some risks, man, and actually like do some other characters, to be honest. Like, why haven't we got like a Teen Titans game or something? Like Flash or like Superman. Oh man, Superman. Like Rocksteady before Suicide Squad, they pitched a Superman game and they said no. It makes no sense at all, honestly. But what do I know? So yeah, so WB Montreal are now not making a Flash or Constantine game after Gotham Knights. They're apparently assisting with the Wonder Woman game, assisting Monolith Studios, which is a good sign. Like, you've got another studio helping you out and that, but I mean, Wonder Woman's still quite a way. Like, come on, man. I think Warner Brothers Games need to really like look at their IP, man, and just sort themselves out, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, I know this video has kind of been a little bit of a negative one, but I don't really like to be like that, to be honest. I'm just a bit frustrated that it's like Warner Brothers Games are just like allergic to money, it seems like. But I know I don't really know anything about like game development and that, but you got like a wide vast of options of characters, and it just feels like they're wasting it, to be honest. But yeah, guys, I mean, the only good thing about it is we're getting a new Batman Arkham game at some point, it seems. But yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts. and opinions on this stuff I've talked about. Would you have enjoyed a Flash or like a Constantine game? Are you still excited for the Wonder Woman and this new Batman Arkham game? Yeah, let me know down below in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.